Hi, my name is Kawthar. Welcome. Today, we'll be talking about a very unusual topic. Unusual because the society has a way of regulating everything about women, what we do, what we should say, how we should act. And because it's not a topic a lot of people like to engage in. All right. But for me, it's normal and it should be normal to you. And we're talking nothing other than the good old vagina, okay? Um, Well, in the course of doing my research, I actually found that a lot of us, or some of us, we all have vaginas, okay? Yeah. But not all of us know certain things about our vagina. Some of us do not know which is actually our vagina. And so today I'm going to be starting by letting you know that if you think that the frontal part of your genital is your vagina, you're actually not very correct, okay? That is the vulva. Your vulva is not your vagina. Those are two different things. The vulva, like I said, is the frontal part of our genitals, and around that area, you have the clitoris, you have the clitoral hood, you have the labia minora, you have the labia majora. That's where the hair grows. The minora is the lippy part of it. You have the urethra where pee comes out from. So that is your vulva. And within that area as well, you have the vaginal opening, which leads you into the vagina. Now, the vagina is actually inside our body, it's not outside. It's that part where babies come out from, where you insert tampons or a penis goes in during sexual intercourse, where discharges and our periods come out from. Actually goes all the way through to our uterus. So that's the vagina. What you see here, the vulva is that part which comes in contact with your clothing, your pants or trousers, whatever it is that you wear. So that's that. Your vulva is not your vagina. They're different parts of your body. All right. Um, Now, I don't know how old you are, and I don't know if you've ever bothered to even look down there to see what it looks like. I have, but I want to believe a couple of us haven't. So, but if you haven't, I would urge you to, after this video, take a mirror, sit down, look at it, just look at it and see what it looks like. This is you familiarizing yourself with it, just take a look and know what you've been living with all through your life, okay? And doing this would actually help you in so many ways. Like I said, it's going to help you familiarize yourself. And if you're not someone who's been able to identify your erogenous zones, it's going to help you do that. That is parts where that can be stimulated um, during sexual activities and stuff. So, like I said, if you haven't looked at it before, just try and do that. Now, um, a lot of us have heard different school of thoughts, about how to clean the vagina and how not to clean it. But the popular one is to not use anything, just let the vagina cleanse itself, and that's really what it should be. It cleanses itself. But that's also not to say to ignore the vulva. Okay, the vulva is the most exposed part of our genitals, and because of the hair that some of us leave, because of the panties, the periods, and even the sex that we have, it has a tendency, to pick up bacteria and every kind of foreign body, and that could lead to infection. So that's not to say not to clean that area. You really need to clean it because, like I said, it's prone to infection. And in cleaning it, it's pretty easy. Okay, what I do personally is I use this. It's a washcloth. I don't know if you can see it very well. Yeah, it's a washcloth. So what I do is I just use warm water and a bit of soap, and I just clean around the area gently. You don't put pressure there. The skin around there is very sensitive and stuff. So you just clean around it and with soap and warm water. And you want to also lift up the clitoral hood a bit and then just rub and clean. That's basically what it takes. This is not the normal small hand towel. This one is a bit softer. It comes in a pack of four. I got it from a neighborhood store here, so I don't know if you can really see it, but it will do you good if you can lay your hands on this. But in the event that you don't have this, what you can do is use wipes. Just rinse out the wipe, use warm water, like I said, and just rub around it. Just do it. But if you're going to use this, I would advise that you don't repeat it. When I mean don't repeat it is don't use it this morning, just keep it and then the next morning you pick it up. Once you use it, wash it, and like I said, it's best because it comes in a pack of four. If you're unable to wash that day that you used it, you can actually use another one. But please do not repeat without washing. So, like I said, that's basically how to clean around the area. If you're able to do that and then to master it, it helps um, a bit. And I'm going to be talking about discharges. Every woman, as long as you get to the age of puberty, you experience discharge. And like I said, this discharge is the vagina cleansing itself. Although sometimes it could be a sign of, well, when the color of the discharge changes or the smell changes, it means something is not right. That means infection. And that's when you should go see a doctor. But when the texture, because the discharges you experience on a normal day is actually different. The texture of the discharge is different from, say, the period when you're ovulating. And if it's something that is of a huge concern to you, it's your pants is staying wet and whatever smell that might come with it, what you can do is to use a panty liner. I use this one. It's called Pretty Intimate. It's a pack of 30. And just it's not scented. That's why I'm actually prefer it's not scented. I don't use scented products, and that's another thing we're going to be talking about in um, subsequent videos. You can use this during the day so that you can just absorb the discharges and all of that. And I find that a lot of some girls actually go on Facebook and ask for solutions to problems within that area, especially when it comes to infection. I think that is a very unhealthy practice. Unhealthy in the sense that if you know that something is not right, say you're having unusual discharge and maybe an unusual smell, what you should do is actually go see a doctor. They would run a test, determine what sort of infection you have before they even administer medication. That I had, say, candidiasis and then got it treated doesn't mean that when you come on Facebook to ask and I recommend that particular medication I was given would work for you. It's actually not healthy for you because what you probably have isn't candidiasis. And I mean, you don't even know um, what else I had, or basically the point I'm trying to make here is it is not healthy for you to come on Facebook or whatever social media platform to go and ask for help over things that has to do with your health, whether it's your overall health or especially vaginal health. Just go see a doctor if there's something wrong with you in that area. Now I'm going to be talking about the vulva generally. Okay. um if you're someone who's been watching porn or who's watched porn before, you'll find that these ladies, their labia minora are usually very prim, looking very like all beautiful. And you're probably asking yourself, why is mine not looking like that? I've been there before. I thought something was wrong with me when the first time I actually saw it. But there's actually nothing wrong with you. There's nothing like a normal vagina. Every vagina is normal and unique to the owner. And I'll tell you why you might feel the way you feel, or I'll tell you why it looks like theirs is super, perfect. It's because they actually go through cosmetic surgery. It's called labiaplasty. You know, that surgery is to talk, nip, just to make it look nice, like every other thing most of them usually do. They'll go do boob jobs, they'll, do ass job and stuff like that. So that's why it looks the way it looks, and that's why you probably think something is wrong with you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Yours is normal. Um, it's unique. Like I said, there are different types, there are different colors, there are different sizes. So, however yours is, there's nothing wrong with it. It's normal. Now, I'm going to be talking about smell, and this also takes me back to the reason why you should familiarize yourself with your body. You need to familiarize yourself with your smell. Each woman has a particular smell, and so you need to get used to that smell. The reason why you need to do that, or you want to do that, is so that when something is off, you know that there's a problem there. If you're insisting on putting scented products, using terraron water to cover your natural smell, you're actually not doing yourself much help because when something goes wrong, when the discharge smells differently, you might not really pick it up early. All right. So it's best you actually pay attention to these things. Forget about smell. Everyone has a smell, and the smell is not offensive. It could be musty, it could be fishy, it could be anything, but it's anything but offensive as long as it's healthy. So pay attention to this. Familiarize, like I said, familiarize yourself with your body. It's your body, nobody else's. Know what your smell looks like. Find out what it looks like so that when there's a problem, I mean, your vulva, especially when there's a problem in that area, you get to pick it up early and go seek medical help. Now, in my next video, we're going to be talking about how to clean the vagina. I know there's so many school of thoughts on how to go about this, but we're going to be talking about it in our next video. But before I go, I'll ask you to go check out my page. I'm going to be posting pictures of different vulva there, especially labia minoris there, so that you actually know what you actually picture what I'm trying to say. That each woman has a different type and it's all unique. There's nothing, whether it's long, like I said, or big or small. There's nothing wrong with it. Everybody's own is unique. Just like my head wouldn't be the same size as yours, or my nose wouldn't be the same thing as yours. So, like I said, in our next video, we'll be talking about feminine hygiene, cleaning the vagina. I'll see you then.